Hello students, today we are going to start with a new grammar topic, that is subject-verb agreement. At any level, at a lower grade or at a higher grade, whenever you have to write a sentence formation, so obviously we have to see that our subject and verb are in agreement. Are in agreement means suppose the subject is plural or singular, accordingly we have to use our verb. That is, with subject, verb should be in agreement. Okay, so there are some of the rules, not actually some of the many rules are there. As many as 10 I have tried to discuss right now. And one by one that we are going to discuss. Okay, let us start with the number. If the subject is singular, our verb will be singular. Very simple rule it is, which everybody would be knowing, but we will start with the basic. And the subject is plural, our verb will be plural. Girl is playing, the girls are playing. Plural noun, plural verb. He likes sweets, they like sweets. Okay, so with singular noun, singular verb, with plural noun, with plural verb. Person, first person singular or plural takes singular verb, that is I or he. So we will write, I like this scenery, we like this scenery. Second person singular or plural takes singular verb, you. So second person we have only you, there is no other form. So you like this scenery, singular verb you are taking here. Okay, these are the verb if you know, these are the verbs, right? And these are the subject. Third person singular takes singular verb, he likes this scenery. Third person singular likes. S or es we add to the verb. Plural plural will take the plural verb, that is they. So with they we will write only the plural verb, right? Like this, they like this scenery. Now we have seen about number, person. Okay, now let us see uncountable noun. When there is an uncountable noun as a subject of a verb. Uncountable noun is used as a subject of a verb. We take a singular verb. Suppose fear. Fear begins to haunt him. So fear singular verb, singular noun. We take uncountable noun. So we take a singular verb, begins. Singular and plural noun. Singular noun, singular verb, same which we have seen earlier. First rule, singular noun takes singular verb, plural noun takes plural verb. The sun is, only we are talking about only sun, so is about to set. The farmers were plowing. We are plural nouns of farmers. Okay, farmers were plowing. Right? Now, one of the plural noun. Now, one of plus plural. This is plus sign. See what I mean to say. Many times sentences are written like this. One of the students was talking. So, out of many, one of the student was talking. So, one of the students, we are going to take only singular verb. वहाँ पे आप plural verb नहीं लोगे. Why? Because one of the you are going to talk about, you are talking about only one person. That's why singular verb you have to take. Then non-subject. Many times we find that clauses are given. So subjects where we find group of words are given. Okay, where long subjects are given. So you have to be very careful for writing your verb, because that verb should agree with the subject. Suppose if I have written the chairs, so यहाँ पे subject क्या है? The chairs. But then it continues. See, the chairs which I bought yesterday. Chairs subject which I bought yesterday are very costly. So chairs plural noun, and that is why my verb will be are. Okay, the chairs which I bought yesterday, it is a clause. Then are very costly. So you have to see what is the subject. Is it singular or plural? Accordingly, you are going to use your verb. Right? Then one more example. The woman whom I met in the market was my friend's sister. The woman singular subject, whom I met in the market. There is a clause, was my friend's sister. So यहाँ पे I have used the verb was because the woman, singular noun, singular verb. So long sentences given, the long sentences or long subjects are given with a group of words. You have to be careful for writing your verb. Then we have introductory there. When your sentence starting with there. So there is followed by which verb? That you have to see. If the subject is singular, singular verb. Subject is plural, plural verb. So singular subject, the there will be followed by singular verb. The subject is plural, then there will be followed by plural verb. See the example to get the clear idea. There is one girl in the class. So subject is one girl. That is why our verb is. Okay, verb क्या है हमारा? Is. Because one girl, subject is plural, singular, verb is singular. There are 50 boys. Excuse me for the spelling. 50. There are 50 boys in the class. So here there will be followed by plural verb because the subject is plural. So your verb is also plural. Understood? Then two or more nouns are used. In a sentence, two or more nouns are used. They function as a subject. Then obviously your verb is plural because you are talking about more than two person. My friend and his father. So we are talking about my friend and his father. Two people we are talking. Are meeting us tomorrow. Understood? This is your subject. My friend and subject are meeting us tomorrow. Right? Then whenever we talk about distance, weight, height or amount of money, we always use singular verb. Okay? Distance is ज़्यादा है. Like 5 kilometers, then also singular verb. 1,000 rupees, then also singular verb. Because it is taken as a one unit. 10,000 rupees. R नहीं लिखोगे. 10,000 rupees is not a small sum. One of the examples I have written that way, height, weight also you can write height and weight 10 kg of mangoes. So that way. Okay. Plural name. Name of the book is in plural, or house is name is in plural, or a name of a hotel is in plural. Then we can here we have to use, though the name is in plural, then we will take the singular verb. Both the way here you have to take this distance and height, weight as a single unit, your name as a single unit, and that is why singular verb you have to take. That is one example I have written, the Arabian Nights. Arabian Nights, so यहाँ पे R नहीं लिखोगे. Arabian Night, that is have नहीं लिखोगे. Arabian Nights has interesting stories, right? Now we will be moving to the other rules. With this 10 rules I have already explained you, and I always tell you that you please write down the points in grammar. It will help you when you study with the sentences, right? So till now we have seen the 10 rules. Now let us start with the next rules of subject-verb agreement. There are some plural noun. उसका meaning singular होता है, but there are plural noun. They take a singular verb. For example, economics, mathematics, right? Economics is a dull subject. So economic, when you pronounce it, it is economics, but it is one subject only, right? Measles. Measles is the name of a disease. Measles is an infectious disease. Then you have singular noun with plural verb. अब यहाँ पे देखो singular noun the police. So police is a singular noun, but उसके साथ plural verb आएगा. तो police have arrested. Police has arrested, we will not say. Okay, so police have arrested 3 terrorists. Then collective nouns, हमारे collective noun like group, crowd है, flock, regiment है, so they are considered as one unit. So we take a singular verb, a regiment of soldiers. Though it is soldiers is a plural noun, पर उसको regiment एक one पूरा unit count करते हैं. So a regiment of soldiers was marching towards the town, right? Then class. Class means now food है, clothing है, furniture है, वो पूरा जो class माना जाता है, उसको singular verb. The imported cutlery was very the imported cutlery are very costly. नहीं तो cutlery वो पूरी बहुत सारी होती है cutlery, but we say it is as one unit only. This imported cutlery is very costly. Then noun written in pairs. Whenever we are writing the names in pairs, no, scissors and trousers, shoes, a pair of shoes. A pair of shoes, so भले ही वो 2 shoes है, मगर we are going to consider as one. So a pair of shoes was bought by him. Correct? Noun preceded by lot of, a plenty of, a great deal of. ऐसे वर्ड जब होते हैं. So when you are a lot of or plenty of, जब आप quantity के लिए refer कर रहे हो, then you are going to use singular verb. Or when you are going to refer to number, then plural verb. So here a little difference that you have to see. When you are talking about referring to quantity, singular verb, and referring to number, plural verb. See, a lot of people visit the exhibition. Lot of people. So many people, right? So which is countable. We are referring to number. So plural verb we have taken visit. Understood? And a plenty of water. So here we are showing the quantity. So we are saying the singular verb. Plenty of water was supplied. नहीं बोलेंगे. A plenty of water was supplied. Okay? Supplied to villagers. Then when singular subject को आप join करते हो as well as, in addition to, except, ऐसे जो words है वो connect होता है with another pronoun or noun. एक subject दूसरे noun और pronoun के साथ connect होता है by as well as, addition to, except. तो singular verb we will take. It is Sohan, not Subhas. It is Sohan as well as his brother has come. Okay. Then everyone except Satish was present. So यहाँ पे भले we are going to talk about the plural noun, मतलब यहाँ पे दूसरे नाम के साथ उसको connect किया है except as well as के साथ. So we are going to use the singular verb, right? यहाँ पे Sohan and his brother. So we are talking about 2 persons, but we are going to take singular verb that way. Then let us see next one. Singular verb with singular pronoun. So the way we say no, singular noun take a singular verb. Same way, अगर singular pronoun है, then also it will take a singular verb. Singular pronoun भी singular verb के साथ जाएगा. Each, either, neither, anyone, this type of pronoun. Each of the boys was given a prize. Each of them, because individually you are counting them. So that time you are going to use the singular verb. Then everybody has helped her. Everybody has. यहाँ पे has क्यों लिया? Everybody have helped her नहीं होगा. Everybody means individually we are counting, and that is why has and not have. Understood? Has helped her. Then 2 or more subject connected by nor or. यहाँ पे और 2 टाइम means nor और के साथ आप connect करते हो 2 या 2 से ज़्यादा subject को. तो verb the number of noun nearest to it. तो verb कैसे यूज करोगे? जो nearest noun है उसके हिसाब से you are going to write your verb. Suppose your nearest noun is singular, then singular verb. If your nearest noun is plural, then plural verb. See, neither nor. Okay, neither she nor her sisters. तो यहाँ पे when you have to write the verb, यहाँ पे she is singular, her sister is plural noun है, her sisters. तो यहाँ पे आपने क्या यूज किया? Singular verb. Because nearest noun is in plural. That is why you are going to use the plural verb. Each, he or they. Sorry, either he or they are telling a lie. So he is singular. तो यहाँ पे he plural आया, so you are going to use plural verb are, right? Then collective noun like jury, committee, family. These are the collective noun. There are group of members, right? तो वहाँ पे singular verb you are going to use because it is a one unit. And plural verb when it is considered to be the individual, regarded as individual. Now see one example I have written of family. Our family has decided to visit Shimla this summer. So when we are talking about our family, means बहुत सारी family नहीं, our family तो एक ही होती है, members बहुत सारे होते हैं. तो our family as an individual level, regarded as an individual level, we are talking has decided. हमारी family 4 member की एक ही family होती है ना, right? So has decided. The family now live in London. So we are talking about the family. तो यहाँ पे उसको members के साथ लेना जाता है. That family which has they are living in London. So they live in London. Understood? Now some nouns जिसको आप singular unit में ही count करते हो, they will have a singular verb. The novelist and the poet. नाम आपने दोनों लिए, novelist and poet. But you are not saying novelist and poet are dead. Novelist and poet is dead. Or bread and butter. It goes together only. Bread and butter is wholesome food, right? Now I have explained you for the rules for the verb, subject verb agreement. Total I think 21 rules we have discussed. Now one more exercise also we will be doing based on this, so you will get a clear idea. Okay, and I hope all of you are writing these points also, so that whenever you try to solve the exercise, you get the better idea. Okay. Now let us see one of the exercise for practice, and you will get the proper idea. Choose the correct form of verb given in the bracket. Each of these producers dash his own advantage. Now देखो यहाँ पे we are saying each of these producers. So you are thinking this is the plural noun, but beginning what it is written each, है ना? So it is a pronoun, each, everyone, that way. So here each means you will write has. Each of these producers. You are going to count it as singular. You are going to write has his own advantage. Second one, 10 miles dash long distance. So now you remember the rule where you are going to talk about weight, measurement, height. Okay, so that is singular we take. Is a singular verb we take. So 10 miles is long distance. Then next we will see many students dash hard to pass his entrance exam. Now see, here I have written many students, so this is plural noun. Okay, but then you see here hard dash hard to pass his entrance exam. So here we are talking about only singular noun, so it is tries hard, right? Then we have already seen in our rules that when we talk about furniture or many other thing, then we are taking it as a single unit, right? The furniture in his house dash impressive. So what would be the answer? Yes, you guessed it right. It is looks, not look. Furniture in his house look impressive. Correct. Incorrect. It is looks impressive. Right? Then few students dash present in the class today. Okay, I'm so sorry for this bracket I have not written. Few students is or are. Okay, here after this I have not written any bracket. Few students is or are. So what it will be? Very easy. It is few students. So plural noun are present in the class today. Then sixth one, Ritesh, my friend, dash, leaving for Japan next week. So here your options are is or are. Obviously, now I have told you that many a time the subject is presented in a group of words where clause is coming. Ritesh, okay, my best friend. So Ritesh is a singular noun. So obviously it will take is leaving for Japan next week. Correct? Next one, seventh one. Most of my friends dash government employees. So here we have is or are. Most of my friends. So obviously it will yes, it is are, because we are talking about friends. So are. Eighth one, the level of intoxication dash from subject to subject. Now your options are vary and varies. The level of intoxication dash from subject. So here is the one singular unit we are taking, level of intoxication. So it will be varies. Now you know the meaning of vary and varies? Differ from person to person, we say differ, vary. Either boys or girls dash telling lies. So your options are is or are. Now here we say that whenever the noun is joined by either or, neither nor. So here we have to take the nearness of the verb. So both the noun you find that they are in plural form. So obviously either boys or girls are telling lies. There is no confusion at all. Correct? Then we have a number of people dash reported to be missing in the train accident. Yes, missing in train accident it is. Sorry, it is not incident, train accident. Train accident at Jhansi. So here I have written was and was. So number of people, when we are talking about group of people in countable noun. Okay, plural noun in countable. So how you are going to write? People were reported to be missing. Okay, were reported to be missing. So I hope all of you understood the subject verb agreement rules, and we have discussed one exercise also, so you will get a proper idea. Thank you. Now see everyone, we have seen the rules for subject verb agreement, correct? Now with that I have also taken gap filling and error correction. Two exercises I have taken for practice, so you get the better idea and you know that in practice we are doing that, right? So let us start one of the paragraph I have taken. See, last week the annual function of our school dash, so is celebrated, had been celebrated, was celebrated and shall be celebrated. Now here how we will come to know which tense is to be used? Is, had, was or shall. Shall means future tense, past simple past tense, past perfect tense and present is celebrated. But here you can see last week. So it is the indication that it is in the past. So we will not say the last week the annual function of our school had been celebrated. Simple past we will keep. We can keep the simple past, right? That is was celebrated. Here we will write was celebrated. Simple past. Simple past we have used. The mayor of the town dash to grace the occasion as the chief guest. Again we have used simple past. So second option, was invited, has been invited, is invited, shall be invited. Now if this last week you have used the simple past tense you have used, then just think what should be the answer. Obviously it should be in, अगर ये past tense में तो ये भी simple past में होगा, यहाँ पे is, shall be, has been कुछ नहीं आएगा, तो it should be was invited. Okay, the mayor of the town was invited to grace the occasion as the chief guest. Right. The function dash by the principal while the mayor the chief guest. So the function is inaugurated, was inaugurated, will be inaugurated or has been inaugurated. So obviously in past we have used was celebrated, was invited, so it should be was inaugurated, right? No spaces there, so I have written like this. And then while the mayor, the chief guest, dash the prize to the winners. Now here you see in previous all the blanks we have written was celebrated, was invited and was inaugurated. So here your options are will distribute, was distributed or was distributed. Here will definitely will not come because we are talking in past, right? Then was distribute. Grammatically it is not correct. Was distribute? No. Guess was distribute the prize? No. Distributed the prize? Yes. It is fitting in. See. Mayor, while the mayor, the chief guest distributed the prize to the winners. While the mayor, the chief guest was distributed, no, distributed the prize, simple past में, distributed the prize to the winners, correct? Now let us see, this we have done the practice of gap filling when so many options are given and you have to choose the correct option. Now here what you need to understand is that first you need to understand in which tense the sentence is given. Here, very first hint we are getting is last week. So from there you are getting the hint that it was in the past tense. So that way you should get the hint how the sentence is written. Then further you can know कि कैसे आपको कौन सा tense use करना है. Correct? Now we'll see error correction. So like this, any passage would be given and there you have to see the error in each line. So here I have written blank here. We will write, first we will be writing the error and beside that we will be writing the answers, the corrected answers, right? So let us start with this. First I will read the whole passage and then we will start one by one line will do. In the traditional sense, prayer meant communicating on God Almighty. It includes the devotions, verbal but mental prayers that are saying. There are various ways and forms to prayer and meditation, vocal prayers, etc. But the fundamental, either the base of prayer are not any of these. Okay? First line, in the traditional sense, prayer meant. What is the word is incorrect here? Error. In the traditional sense, correct. In the traditional sense, prayer meant. So error is this word, meant. So correction means. It should be meant का क्या हो गया? Means. Right? Then first correction done. So I will underline this word. So we have done the correction. Communicating on God Almighty. We communicate on God Almighty or communicating. So what is the word incorrect here? On God Almighty. What it should be? In God Almighty. With God Almighty. Communicating with God Almighty. So here it is. On should be with. Right? Then third one. It includes the devotions, verbal but mental prayers. It includes the devotions, correct? Verbal but mental prayers that are saying. Verbal and mental prayers. This is the word for correction. Instead of but, it should be and mental prayers, right? Verbal and mental prayers that are saying, no, that are said. That are said. So here, saying you will write and correction is said. Right? Then you see. There are various ways and forms to prayer. There are various ways and forms to prayer. There are various ways and forms of prayer. Correct? Various ways and forms of prayer. Right? Prayer and meditation, vocal prayers, etc. See, we have corrected here, there are various ways and forms of prayer and meditation. Prayer and meditation, vocal prayer, etc. So here we need to change this and is not fitting in. Prayer के different form क्या होते हैं? There are different forms of prayer like vocal prayers, forms of prayer like meditation, vocal prayers, etc. Like. Right? This way we have done. Then, but the fundamental, either the base. Now, but the fundamental fundamental either word, fundamental either the base, but the fundamental or the base. You can write this in fundamental or the base. See, whenever you are finding the correction, you have to read it twice and thrice, then you should see that which word is not fitting in, what is the error is there. Twice and thrice you will read, you will come to know. Okay? Of prayer are not any of these. But the fundamental or the base of prayer are not any of these. Are, is not any of these. आर तो बहुत सारे तो नहीं है, कोई भी एक हो सकता है, फंडामेंटल और बेस, राइट, एनीवन. सो इज नॉट एनी ऑफ them. So with this we have completed the practice of gap filling and error correction. And by the way, we have been doing this in our practice session. Okay, so whenever you have any doubt, you can send your doubt for gap filling and error correction, and for verb agreement, subject verb agreement also. In past I have given you exercises, and if you want I will still give you exercises. You just have to let me know. So all of you take care and keep doing the good work. Okay, bye. Now with gap filling and error correction, one more thing which is left is omission. Okay, omission of words. One paragraph is given to you, and there some of the words are omitted. Probably the preposition or the verbs, to be verbs, are omitted. So let us see that how we do the practice of that. Plants derive their food both the, first I will read formal one. Plants derive their food both the earth and the air. If you minutely look their roots, you find that the ends of their roots like fine fibers. We call root hairs. They absorb water, minerals and transport upwards to the leaves through trunk and branches. So here we need to find which words are omitted. Okay. Plants derive their food both the earth and the air. So here something is missing. From both, from the earth, plants derive their food both from the earth and the air. Okay. First answer I will write here. See, both from the earth, right? From the earth and the air. If you minutely look their roots, if you minutely look at their roots, whichever error we are taking, error in the sense omission of the words, so that I am underlining here, so you get the idea. Look at there. So your answer will come in middle, right? And left and the right side you are going to write the word in between you are supposed to write. Okay? Roots you find. See, if you minutely look at their roots, you will find that the ends of their. You will find there the ends of their roots like fine fibers. Roots are like fine fibers, right? Roots like fine fibers, not correct. So roots are like fine fibers, right? Then we will see, we call root hairs. So we call root hairs. We call it root hairs. It can be, we call it root hairs. No, because they are included, root hairs. So we call them root hairs. Okay? Call them. Call them root hairs. Right? Then they absorb water, minerals and transport. So they absorb water and minerals. Water and minerals. Transport upwards to the leaves through and transport upward, right? So here what is missing here? Transport them upward. Transport them upward to the leaves through trunk and branches. Through trunk, through it trunk, or through their trunk. They we have written here, so it should be there, through their trunk and branches. So now with this we have completed our topic carefully, omission of words and all, and we are doing with the practice in live class also we are doing it. So if you have any query you can always ask for this, and subject verb agreement also I hope all of you understood.